Howdy, folks. It's a new episode. This is going to be real short, though, because I just need to go do Hesperia real quick. It's the evening after stream on the day I finished recording the previous episode. I don't have a ton of time to do anything but Hesperia, so I'm just going to bump in there, knock it out real quick. And I think this episode is probably going to be titled Medium Combat Achievements, because I'm going to try to knock those out. I'm starting to fall behind on ranking. People are getting lots of points lately, so it might be me soon going through and just trying to focus on earning points. I'm not super pumped about doing that, but I'll do it. I'd like to try to maintain Dragon. I think I can, with some effort. I think the medium combat achievements are going to take me a little while, though, because there's a lot of 50 KC tasks in there, and each one of those is going to be, an hour or two, so it might still be a few days until you see this, but hopefully I sufficiently warned you of that at the end of the previous episode. Oh, one of the tasks I noticed that I wasn't thinking about is killing 1,500 Lizardman Shamans. That might be an episode by itself, kind of like the Laren's Eat episode was an episode, because that will get me a little bit past the drop rate for the Dragon Warhammer. And we established that it's pretty brainless. I can just melee it. I don't have to worry too much. I'll bring Alks this time, I guess. Alright, I shouldn't complain about being dry in Hesperia because I got the Bryophyta Essence and the Hill Giant Club in 2 KC each, and there's no task for getting the bucket, and I don't need a bucket. This is probably something to be... It's good to be dry on. I just don't want to be dry on Corrupted Gauntlet. That would make me very, very, very sad. I think if they just did bad luck protection, if they just made it so that when you got to the drop rate or the drop rate times 2 or something, and it wasn't populated in the collection log yet, that you were guaranteed to get the drop, that would actually feel amazing, because then every boss in the game would feel like, okay, I'd have to get X kills, and that's going to make sure that I get the drop by that point. The thing that feels bad is being 300 KC into... or 350 or 400 KC into like Alchemical Hydra, and knowing that the way math works, you effectively haven't started yet, No bucket. Alrighty, that's all I got for now. I guess from your perspective, it's going to cut in a second, and then tomorrow I'll start working on... I'll either do medium combat achievements, or I'll do the 1,500 Lizardman Shaman kills. I think that would be pretty chill. I might want to try to save that for when I need to be slightly AFK. But I'll review what the other medium requirements are, and hopefully get you this episode sooner. Send it to you real soon if I get the stupid F-bow to drop. I'll get that and take it to Cox and try to get the speedrun achievements for the normal mode and challenge mode. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, howdy folks. It's an actual new day now, not just the quick Hesperia kill from last night. It's early in the morning again. I'm going to try doing Crystal Implings for a little bit. This is probably folly. I'm probably not going to get the Signet. But I can sit and do it for an hour or so. Try to use it as an excuse to focus on farming contracts so I can be done with them. So I'm going to head to Prif and try to do some spam hopping to look for it. I might also go ahead and plant another crystal sapling while I've got my farm run set up here. And then we'll do 15 Corrupted Gauntlet clears, and then I might do Lizardman Shamans before doing the medium combat achievements. I might just sit there until we get 1,500 kills and or get a Dragon Warhammer. Probably going to go dry in it, though. I mean, I've been double dry on so many things. The thing that's a 1 in 1333 seems like the one to go dry on. But I think getting 1,500 kills is a worthy effort. Alright, check health crystal tree. That is a task. 96 crystal shards from one crystal tree. That's pretty sweet. Gotta say, I am a fan of that. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of hopping here. Maybe not even as long as a single farming task here. Maybe I'll make it easier on myself and say let's do 5 crystal implings per day. That still is probably going to take me about an hour. I think if I start dividing up my grinds like this a little bit, 5 crystal implings, 15 corrupted gauntlets, that I'm going to make it a little bit more tolerable if I get stuck on something or go dry. I caught 1 impling. We're in javelin heads. Okay, I did a bunch of hopping at the first location. I'm going to try doing some hopping at the... Oh, there's one. Those more rune javelin heads. Oof. I was going to try doing some more hopping at the spirit tree location and then start trying to run around. You have a little bit of competition this morning, but I think it's less than yesterday. Maybe because it's a Friday. It's like a Princess Bride thing that everybody was trying to log on in the middle of the week because that's when they least expected other people. It's still really early in the morning though, so it should probably be more important on the whole. So I'm up to 2 crystal implings caught. Another one. Need to figure out why the impling names aren't registering correctly. Okay, that's 3. I guess if I'm this fortunate with spawns, like I've seen more in 20 minutes than I saw in like an hour and a half yesterday. Maybe my competition really is a lot lower. If it's reasonable, I might stay longer. This is reminding me more of my experience hunting for them during Trailblazer, when not everyone had Prif unlocked. I guess it's also possible that like players aren't just going to be hunting for these forever, right? They're going to hunt until they get the Elven Signet, and then they're going to remove themselves from the competition pool. So I imagine the worst time to hunt for this is probably in the last week when people are really desperate for points. There's another one. Dragon stones. I guess I'll know when I catch it if I care about the loot. I keep checking my inventory, but care of the little collection log and league task pop up, I shouldn't have to. Yeah, so that's 4. So I could technically be done with the next one I catch, but because it seems like I have a little bit less competition this morning, I might keep trying until the my farming contract is complete. But I think this will be my objective. I'll try to catch 5 per day until I get the signet. Shit, I've got a competitor, I think. Oh, finally I beat somebody. That's nice, but I didn't get anything, so 2 dragon daggers. So that's my 5 for the day, but I'm going to keep going, just because, although I am up against somebody, it's much better than it was yesterday when I was up against like 3 or 4 people. And I tried doing the teleport tactic. That didn't work very well yesterday, but it does cover a lot of surface area. Okay, so actually I was working on something kind of AFK, and this is more attentive, like doing the spam teleporting than I was remembering. So I'm going to stop doing that and go back to just hopping on this bridge, because I caught several over here. Maybe just alternating between this bridge and the... I could do this bridge, I could do the spirit tree, and I could do a little bit south of the POH portal. I think doing the southeast part of Prif near the anvil is a bad idea because there's just a ton of players there all the time doing smithing that could probably just catch it when they see it. I think my luck might be fading. I've been here for a while now and haven't seen another one. So either they're not spawning here or I've got competition now. Still don't really have the attention budget to do anything other than stand somewhere and spam hop. So I guess I might do that down here, because I haven't tried that yet. Weird, I got a crystal impling in the area notification, now I don't see it. Unless if somebody like caught it the instant I hopped in, which is possible. Oh, there it is. Glad I didn't lose it. Number 6, crystal shards. Okay. There's another one, alright. Maybe this just kind of comes down to finding different good hop spots for this purpose. It could also just be, like, complete luck. Ran our seeds. It seems like if I don't have serious competition that I can stand in one spot and spam hop and get a decent number of them. But that I'll, like, burn a location since there are so few servers, right? So I think being able to swap between at least 3 locations, maybe I can find a 4th is helpful. Shit, I just hopped past one. I can get back to it before someone grabs it. Go. Dragon dart tips. I got another one. Wow. I wonder if this is just an under traffic spot for people hunting them. This is 8 or 9? 8, I think, yeah. Amulets of Power. I'm just like so resigned to never getting it that it would be crazy if it dropped. I could just never catch them again. I'll have no reason to. I already got my task for Crystal Acorns. I got another one. Spot is amazing. Rune Javelin heads. Well, I think I'm going to try to do, so long as I'm still doing this, yeah, my farming contract should be done soonish. I'll stop when that happens. But I'm going to do an entire set of League Worlds in each of the 3 locations I've marked up. So we'll do here, we'll do south of the POH, and we'll do the Spirit Tree. South of the POH was great, though. We got a ton of implings. I noticed they added a world for doing Nex en masse to the League servers. I should probably do that because I think there's some points locked up behind Nex. I'd like it to be 0 effort. I haven't tried Nex yet on the live servers, so it would be me experiencing that content for the first time. Well, we're getting close to my, we're getting real close to my farming contract being available, so I might stop this soon. Starting to go a little dry. I haven't seen other players running around catching them, but I might have competition now. If we're all just spam hopping, it's going to be impossible to tell, right? Also, I'm reading a thread here about Theater of Blood solo, which is really, really, really difficult on the live servers, and I assumed basically impossible here because the raid doesn't scale down to anything fewer than 3 players. Rooms like Nihilicus are probably just a living nightmare. But I might want to try at least one Theater of Blood solo. If I can get a solo in, I don't have to worry about splitting drops. It'll be the same with Chambers of Xeric. There's no tasks for that, so I'm not going to make it a huge priority to give it a shot, but maybe it'll make sense to try. Alright, 0 luck at either of the other 2 non-house locations. I guess I'll go back here and do one more loop. If I do 3 full world loops at 3 different locations with no implings, then I might just call it and say, hey, there must be somebody else competing now. There's another one by the POH. I wonder if that's just the best spot, or if no one else is bothering with it. I have no idea what I just pulled. It just stacked in my inventory. I'm sure you saw in the inventory thing on the left there. Yeah, I think this is the spot to be. It's pretty great. I've got 12 so far, which is close to the number I caught yesterday in like 2 to 3 hours. So we'll stay here until this. So I think this is like 4 more minutes before my farming contract comes up. Shit, I think I just hit the hop limit. All right, well, that's as good a sign as any that I need to stop. I think 12 impling catches is an entirely respectable number. The farming contract is available in 1 minute, so sure, that seems fine. Do a quick lap around on the world that I landed on, just to see if I happen to bump into one, and then we'll go do the farming contract, and then we'll do 15 Corrupted Gauntlet clears, and I'm probably going to head to try to get 1,500 Lizardman Shaman kills. Oh shit, sorry if I just sneeze really loud. I don't know what the NVIDIA broadcast picks up and bleeds out. We got a Hespori proc, that's cool. Hey, I actually had to step away there to put out a stream fire, and I've been away for about an hour and a half, and now I'm going to eat breakfast, so I don't want to be doing that while I'm doing Corrupted Gauntlet. So you know what's happening. I'm getting away from it, getting away with not doing it by hopscaping for a few more crystal implings. So we're going to do it eventually. I promise we'll do 15 per day. I just got to eat these bagels. Got an impling already. I really like this spot. On the leagues anyway. I don't know if it's particularly good on the live servers. There's another impling, and I just finished my breakfast, so I should be able to pop into the gauntlet now. Dragon Dart tips. Yeah. I think I might be approaching drop rate for the signet. It looks like my red berries are done though, so I'm going to go turn that in real fast. Really want to just be done with farming contracts, and I want to know that I don't have to worry about fitting a bunch in before the league ends. So I think that's one of the only truly time-gated things where you could get to a point in the league where it is now impossible to finish because you waited too long, right? Okay, no more stalling. Let's go do Corrupted Gauntlet. 15 kills. Getting up to 85. Another crystal armor seed. That's potentially the last one that I need, because then I can make the pants. Also can get one more to make the helmet, but I think getting the chest and the pants is the most important thing. There might be other things I want to use instead for the helmet. Still, cool. Got one more kill to do here. Knock on wood, but I haven't died yet today. So if we count yesterday as the start of our count, I think we've had 30 successful kills and 1 death, which is much more in line with how I'd expect to perform than I had been performing up to that point. But like I said, I think it was just that like I was super out of practice and I had no practice with using melee, and I think I'm getting a handle on it. Melee is a little extra tricky if you ever try it because you're using a halberd, so you can't just click the boss and know where you're going to path to. You could either path directly in front of the boss, or you could path 2 tiles away from the boss, depending on whether you're an even or odd number away, and where the game estimates you're going to end up. So I think that got me killed by itself 3 or 4 times, not expecting the halberd to put me 1 away or 1 closer. But I think I kind of have that under control now. Anyway, let's keep going here. We got 1 more to do, and then I'll probably go do Lizardman Shamans. Oh my god. For some reason, I keep clicking on the weapon frame and then just not picking it up. And I've done it twice now in the same map. I might actually run out of time before I could do the boss. I got a minute and a half. I should be able to grab it and come back, but good lord. This is the last run. This must be a brain drain. Okay, definitely picked it up that time. Jeez. Alright, that's 15 KC with no deaths. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go make the crystal pants. We're up to 85 KC, so we're not dry yet. Dry is 133. Do another 15 of these tomorrow. We're doing pretty good on crystal shards. I'm gonna have enough to be able to corrupt the bow as soon as I get it, I think. Crystal armor's gonna be nice since I'm not using Armadillion Decree. And I never got an Armadillo chest plate. I guess I should double check and try to compare them here. Crystal legs. Yes. Cool. Yeah, crystal armor looks really cool. Right on. Okay. I kind of want to compare to the Armadillo pants. I think this might be... I think it's definitely better with the Epbo for damage. I think the Armadillo pants are better for defense, but... Plate skirt actually is slightly better ranged attack. So if I'm not using the F-bow, I should probably be using the Armadillo chain skirt instead, but pretty much ready to go whenever that stupid bow drops, so I just have to hope that it happens. In the meantime, let me set up to go do Lizardman Shamans. Eventually need a Zam Spear for Corp, but I don't plan to do Corp unless if I have a Dragon Warhammer, so I can always revert it back. So I'm going to use that instead of the Dragon Hunter Lance. I have the Elite Diary discount for moving it between Hasta and Spear, so it should be completely fine. And I have a Max Cape teleport there, which is neat. That costs like 1 Corrupted Gauntlet run. No big deal. Try to quickly knock out a farming run here, and then we'll go to Shamans. Gotta make sure I remember to bring Alks this time. It'll suck to do it without Alchemaniac, but otherwise I'd have to leave constantly. I might try doing this somewhere where I can use a cannon. I imagine that's going to be hard to find a spot, and I only have 1,500 cannonballs left, but may as well check and see if I can get a few kills with it, speed things up a little bit. Although, you know, no, I don't think I'm actually going to bother. They die really fast. They die so fast that sometimes I have to wait for the respawn timer, so I don't want to do something that, 1, requires me to compete with other players, which takes me forever to find somewhere where I'm not dealing with other people, and 2, requires more attention. If I can just turn on auto retaliate and maybe click away to dodge when they jump on my head a little bit, that would be great. This should be fine, I think. I need to get all my tasks from Duradel. Pick where I want to fight these things. I usually, on the live servers, I fight them in the Slayer only room that's across from Shazian, but I think it's more annoying to get to it, particularly because I have to leave consistently to change out Slayer tasks. Might want to say screw Alks and switch to bringing Lunar Spellbook so I can cast NPC Contact. I'll give it a try as is right now, but I guess I don't really need the cash and I can just leave Alkables on the ground and say screw it, who cares? Done that before. I'm definitely going to run out of Blood Fury charges in the process of doing this, so I guess it'll inspire me to go get it back. Shouldn't take too long. Although I'm already pretty dry on it, so I'd rather run out of them on something like this, like kill 1500 of an easy enemy, than like in the middle of a boss grind or in the middle of raiding or something. Here's a task for 100 Lizardman Shaman kills. Another longbone. I'm probably gonna get a couple of these before I finally get the Dragon Warhammer. If I get the Dragon Warhammer. Ah, shit. I went to go click food, but I was a second too late. Well, that's gonna be an expensive debt. A lot of expensive shit on me. Oh, no one's done all hard combat achievements? All this far into February? That's kind of surprising. Wonder what's blocking them. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to go for that, but interesting. That's only 16k, that's not so bad. Thought it was way worse than that. I think it might just be when you have the Armadyl set with you at the same time. So like I sometimes would bring that when I would go to do Abyssal Sire and have a real bad time. I'll try to pay more attention here. The tyranny of the tooth half of key continues to reign. I have 29 tooth halves of key and 2 loop halves of key. Interesting to calculate what the chance of that is. The exact same thing happened to me on my main account, so again, RNG is seeded by IP address, something. 500 Lizard Shaman kills, which is worth 25 points. Of course it is. I think that's a 0.2% completion in the league. It's not that Lizardman Shamans are hard, it's just that, like, you're probably not going to get 500 kills on them until you have crazy endgame gear, and whatever. I hope Jagex will recalibrate them for Leagues 4, based on the actual completion data. If those leagues served one purpose, I think it was to make sure the entire game was unlocked so they could see what the actual relative difficulty of different tasks would be. Before you could say, oh, the completion rate is low because nobody unlocked that region or whatever, right? only got about 20 minutes left before I gotta prep for stream, but I'll keep it running here. I'll probably come back this evening, knock out a Hespori kill real quick before the time ticks over, and then stay here until 1500 kills. I don't know if I'm going to keep going past 1500 kills to try to get the Warhammer. It doesn't feel so bad as long as I'm working towards some league points, but if the only points I'm working toward are the points from the drop, it would be really awful to be double or triple or quadruple dry on this, so we shall see. Dreaded 100 silver or a rare drop table drop, which I think is rarer than the Dragon Warhammer. Let me check. It might not be. You know, you've been playing too much of this game when you recognize every entry on the rare drop table. I am not the newbie I started out the QuestScape series as, I don't think. Says drop rate is... Oh, it's only 1 in 1600, so it's rarer than the DWH is on the League servers, but it's not like 1 in 5,000 or something. The real scary one would be a curved bone. All right, I got to prep for stream, so just came back to the farming guild real quick so I can be ready to do Hespori. Let me see if I can knock out this farming contract real fast. Okay, I'm all prepped to come back and fight Hespori. I'll see you soon.
Hey folks, good morning. It's a new day, so I'm going to go get 5 or so crystal impling catches and 15 corrupted gauntlet clears, and then we'll go back to Lizardman Shamans. But first, let me do my farming contract. And let me check on Hespori real quick to see if I got a proc. No proc. Oh well. It's pretty early in the morning, but it's a Saturday morning, so I imagine the normal advantages that might give me is mostly taken away by that. But I'm going to chill out in my nice spot south of the player-owned house. It seemed like that's been my most effective area. And we'll try to catch about 5 or so implings, and then we'll go do the corrupted gauntlet. 15 corrupted gauntlet KC today is going to get us to 100 KC, which is a league task. I don't think I'm going to get the enhanced crystal weapon seed drop. I'm already bracing for going extremely dry on that, but golly, wouldn't it be nice? We're definitely in the region now where like getting a lucky early drop is potentially saving hours and hours that we can spend on getting other tasks, you know. Got one already. This is a good spot. Ran our seeds. There's number 2. Definitely already in, like, grief mode that I'm never going to get anything. Crystal shards. Wow, number 3 in the very next world. Amulets of power. Number 4. This is super reasonable. Maybe, again, it's the Princess Bride thing that nobody's doing it because they expect it's going to be too busy on a Saturday. I might stay here a little bit longer then if it's this many implings. Alright, I think I may have tapped out this area. I'm going to try my other 2 spots here. Alright, no implings at the other spot. We'll do the Spirit Tree, and then I'll probably do south of the POH one more time, and then we'll go to Corrupted Gauntlet. There's impling number 5. Rune Arrows. Alright, I got 4 implings south of the POH portal, and I just got another one teleporting over here. Where is it, though? Did someone already grab it? I was about to complain that I've gotten tons of them over here by the POH portal, and none in my other 2 spots. And as I was complaining, another one spawned while I was running to start hopping over here. So this is number 5, and I'm going to stay at the POH portal for maybe one more round of world hops. Those crystal shards again. I think we're officially dry on it. This doesn't get tracked in the loot logger, but I can pretty confidently say I've caught at least 35 of them, and probably have caught a random 7 in the rest of the time since the start of the league, before I started like targeting the implings specifically. So just caught another one. Dragon Dart tips. Another one. Man, this spot is great. I think it's just less competition. Everybody's up in the upper 2 areas. I think that was more Amulets of Power. Oh my golly, it's another one. Yeah, I think I just have to like have a time gap in this spot to allow them time to respawn. I don't know. I think that was Dragon Dart tips again. Maybe I should try to like do a loop on the worlds whenever I do a farming run here. Just because it looks like it's not very populated by people hunting implings. So I can catch a good chunk of them. My god, it's another one. Is this number 10? It might be. Yeah, that's my 10th one. Rune Darts. My god, another one. It's like the last 3 worlds in a row. Dragon Daggers, I think. This is amazing. Maybe I can try to come here to hop in between every few gauntlet runs. That one was Crystal Shards, I think. I'm definitely over the drop rate now, or I'm at least at the drop rate. Yet another one. Yeah, I just caught like 7 in a row or something. Dragon Daggers. Got another one. Dragon Dart tips, I think. Oh no, Ranar Seeds. I think I've tapped out all the implings down here with like the 7 or so I just caught, so I actually have suddenly been hit by something that requires my attention. I don't want to go straight to Lizardman Shamans just yet, so I'm just going to move to the other impling spots and maybe do 1 or 2 more rounds before Corrupted Gauntlet. Another impling. Not a signet. I have too much shit in my inventory now. I think it was Dragon Dart tips. Hey, there's another one. Been dry for a little bit here. Rune Dart tips. I really just want to get this drop. Ah, shit, I hit the hop limit. I still need to be AFK for a little bit, so I might go switch to Lizardman Shamans for a bit before doing Corrupted Gauntlet. I think I'm gonna have to. I guess I'll harvest this crystal tree real quick and replant it. Oh, Poison Ivy Bush. Got a whole bunch of Chrono Seed procs there. I think it was set to be ready in like an hour and a half. I'll take it, it's a farming contract. Is that the one I planted? Oh my god. Like, pre-plants work most of the time, but they almost never work on the herb patch because you probably planted something else. That's cool. I think I'm pretty close to the 130 contracts. There it is, actually. Complete 130 farming contracts, so just 20 more and I'll never have to farm again. Like, I think literally. I don't think there's any reason to farm after I get that last task. Or feed. Alright. Replant stuff real quick, and then we'll gear up and head out to, Lizardman Shamans, since I'm at the hop limit anyway. I'm gonna recharge my Book of the Dead real quick, because I'm using it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna AFK Lizardman Shamans for a bit. We're gonna do Corrupted Gauntlet, I just gotta get this AFK stuff out of the way. Oh, hey. That's funny. Getting the would you like to be reassigned your last task 99 Slayer thing. Well, that's weird, because I don't have the Max Cape equipped. I have the Fire Max Cape. I love how it still gives you the pop-up. That's funny. There's 1,000 Lizardman Shaman kills for 25 measly points. 500 to go. And then I might have to decide if I want to bail on this. I am going to have to go pickpocket some more blood shards? I can use my words here. Yeah, I have to pickpocket some more blood shards somewhat soonish. Oof, Dragon Midhelm. That's, it can't be rarer than the silver ore, can it? That's a 1 in 3,200. Not as rare as the DWH on live, but rarer than it is on the League servers. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm just here for a really expensive set of easy tasks, I guess.
Alright, task complete. I am out of Blood Fury charges, so I think, like it or not, I gotta go pickpocket Vires and hope I don't stay dry. I'm insanely dry right now on it.
Bring dodgy necklaces, but I'm not gonna bother with Shadow Veil. Should be fine without it. Hope I get this early. I have no reason to pickpocket. I'm already 25 mil thieving XP, so I don't want to spend any significant amount of time on this.
It should be 1 in 1666, and these pickpockets are all from the leagues. So I've done 3,400 and only gotten one successful pickpocket, so that means I'm slightly dry. Should have gotten another one at 3,200, so I guess we'll complain again when we get to 5,000. We're up to 4,500 pickpockets, and I've only gotten the one pull, so I'm almost double dry. Once that number becomes 5,000 in the top right corner, I'll be double dry, so I really don't want to be doing this. Don't need thieving XP. I think if we pull it once, that should last us for the rest of the league, and the first 4 lasted a really long time. Really got to pull it here, though. It makes a huge difference in terms of sustain at certain content.
I've been drying a lot of things this league, but this is making me concerned that pickpocket rates aren't actually boosted, right? I guess it's possible, because I was comparably dry on the teleport crystals. I guess it's not a lot of data, but also, like, there's so many trials here when you're talking about a 1 in 1,333 drop, right? I will be dry in 19 pickpockets, and I'm just gonna stay here, because I gotta stay here, because I need another one, but...
Pretty sure the person in the room next to me just teleported out because they got their blood shard. They were over there for like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
That's 6,000 pickpockets, 666 more, and I'm double dry. Wait, I'm already double dry. I'll be triple dry. It's 3 Sigma.
Dude, oh my god, I finally got it. I'm out of here. It's over. I gotta take a break. I can't believe it's over. Hooray. I'm just shy of going triple dry, which I think was the exact same thing that happened with the crystal shards, but anyway, I'll be back in a bit. I still have to do the gauntlet. Bye.
I decided to finish up my task here since I'm still AFK. I just got the 1250 Lizardman Shaman kills, so when the counter up here, it looks like there's 24 kills up there from Chambers of Zarek. When that gets up to 1525, we should be done. I might stick around to 1666 because that's drop rate, but that'll be our last task.
Absolutely perfect timing. Just got the Dragon Warhammer. That's insanely hype. I've let like about almost exactly 100 kills left until I get the task, so I'm just gonna stay here to finish out the task, but that's really cool. I'm so glad we got it. I'll equip it now. That's a task. Equip a Dragon Warhammer. It's 50 points, but you know, whatever, that's fine. Alright, that's 1500 Lizardman Shaman kills. I am done here. I'm very grateful to have gotten the Warhammer before that ended. I'm just going to skip the rest of this task. I have no reason to finish it. And we'll call that the episode. I know I still owe a Corrupted Gauntlet set of clears for today. I'll do that in the start of the next episode, probably. And I'll see you around. Thanks for watching. Bye.